This I planted last February. And this summer I took 30 apples off of it because the branch was going to break.
Wow.
I'm talking first
Are these
year.
all the same genre of apple, or are they all different?
No, they're all different. That's a plum right there. There's a plum next to it. These are pears. You know, but I'm telling you, man, it's just, this ground is so rich. Things grow so fast. It produced first year. And like I said, it's one we had to stake up because it was laying on the ground. It had so many apples on it. Couldn't hold itself up. But if you look at how convenient this is, no ladder, everything you can reach, everything's accessible, nothing's in your face, it's just convenient. And I keep thinking this is how it's supposed to be. I'm kind of in charge here. Make it easy for yourself. Don't be fighting stuff and having, branches in your face and using ladders. Keep it simple. Convenient.
Simple is good.
This little tree here, look at how bent over it is. This is only 3-year-old Honeycrisp, but it gets such huge apples, and the branches just went down. Just look at it. I mean, you can't prune that like that. They came like that tree over there, all the branches coming straight up, and just immediately like, well, right now because of the weight. Let me show you something interesting while you're here, because this is about wood chips. This is something see. People don't understand the importance of roots because you don't see them. I want you to see it. This is just so awesome. Look at that root system on that little tiny weed. Look at that. You don't get that dirt. And this is why it's so healthy. Look at all those roots.
Sure.
This is mind-boggling. I remember I used to till and fight to get this kind of stuff with fertilizer. I never got roots like this. This happens because this stuff is so porous, so full of life. Look at that. It just blows me away, man. And that's why you don't have to water. You got plenty of roots that can take up. Conversely, in hard ground where roots can't develop, you can water all day long. It's not going to the plant because there's no roots.
Right.
It's just so obvious, so brain dead obvious, and it's pathetic we don't get it. Look at the color of those weeds. Look how dark green. And if you go to school, they'll tell you wood chips tie up nitrogen, make your soil acidic. Nitrogen tie up? Miracle Grow won't do that.
No.
They tell them we got a nitrogen tie up. I mean, they're brain dead. It's just stupid.
Is there any particular type of wood that you chip or get chipped that's better than another?
Oh, they're all great. And all the stuff they say you can't use works fine. Remember they tell you can't use cedar?
Yes.
You see the cedars there in my woods? You can see the lighter shade
I have
foliage.
a forest full of them.
Okay, in the summertime, because they're very water sensitive because they have shallow roots, when it's a dry summer, they flag, meaning the interior needles turn brown more than any evergreen out there. First wind in the fall, all that stuff's in the ground. Look at the fir trees growing next to them. Look how green they are. Excuse me, you're telling me, see there's something wrong with it? Here's the insanity of us. We get the stuff and we kill it in, and we have problems. If you just leave it lay on the ground, nature, by the time it breaks down to the roots, whatever toxin material in it isn't there anymore because nature's broken it down. I just love it, man. And they tell you can't use walnut. It's all insanity. I use all of it just fine. Everything that grows, I put back in my place, and it's just wonderful. It's just, again, it's just so stupid the stuff they tell you, but look at these incredible healthy weeds, and look at look at how lush that is. You can eat that stuff, and it's just totally delicious, tender. No funky spinach you buy in the store tastes that good. Now this is a treat. This is like the most.
So I've been trying to get myself to.
This is the most amazing time of year for kale. This kale's been feeding me all winter. But see, right now it's going to seed. And I want you to do something interesting. You know from experience that stems are tough, stringy, and bitter.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. Start the sandwich your way back and watch the difference.
It's almost like asparagus.
Well, it's like a broccoli. See, it's going to seed. It's like little broccoli heads. So right now, this is the most nutritious time of its life. I can't keep up trying to eat it because it's growing so fast. But this is the most perfect time of its life for food. Eat that little broccoli. See how
it is
good
broccoli.
It's like little broccoli. Man, it's awesome. And look at the density of this stuff. It's impossible to keep this picked. I mean, I get people here every day. You can't control it because it's growing so fast.
Yeah.
It's like, and look at the size of this. You know, for you don't see people in farmers markets or in organic farms kale this big.
So does the kale, does it die off and then grow a new?
I'm gonna pull this out of here because I'm gonna plant again here in another week. You know, and you see there's lots. That's really good. That's Russian kale. That's really good over there. And I'll leave that for a while until my other stuff starts coming. But I'm gonna plant here next week some more kale, some celery. So I'm gonna pull this out because I want to get more for next year.
Speaking of which, can I get some seeds again?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Just about tons of people called me.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, and send me envelopes, with their names on it. I don't have any more, so tell them, that's an over. I'll get some to you, but like it's just like, man, you were too effective.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's just there's a limit. I only collect pretty much for myself. I'm not selling seeds.
Right. Yeah, that video was over a year ago.
Yeah. I still get letters.
I will put a disclaimer on there this time.
Yeah, tell him he's done. It's a limit,
You are out of seeds. You always say that you have a problem with abundance, so you don't pick enough for what, yeah.
And I only grow for what I need.
Right.
I can let all that go to seed, but this is all as much you need. So there's no point in overstocking. Because I like to have nice fresh stuff every year.